Your mock test will last 38-40 minutes. There'll be one manoeuvre. We'll do 20 minutes of independent driving, which should be sat nav. And then I'm going to ask you one. Show me, tell me a question. Okay?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, you can drive when you're ready.
Is the car already on?
Yes.
Yeah. Couldn't tell.
Don't start that again. Do your best, yeah?
It's so quiet, so you can't even tell. It's on or not.
Do your best, take your time.
Yeah.
Concentrate.
It's just kind of trickle.
Turn right at the end of the road, please. As you could hear the car beeping, we did get a little bit close to the cars, so a first fault or minor for clearance. Traffic lights, turn right please. This was the correct thing to do to wait for the car parking, however we got super close again, another fault for clearance. Proper wearing now, was it?
I don't like this road.
No.
Too many hazards.
It's not the nicest.
It just feels like one of them, like, testing a hazard perception videos, just
Yeah.
the whole way down.
Find a safe place to pull up on a left, please.
I never know what a safe place is. It's not here, is it?
Unfortunately, Ceira made a decision to park on the pavement. Now, this is not okay, and this will get you a serious fault on your driving test.
You're not supposed to go on a turn behind that.
Don't worry about it. Let's just concentrate on job in hand, alright?
Yeah. Do you know, like on the actual mock test, not the mock test, the real test, if they say pull up when it's safe to do something, you really don't know if it's safe to do something, you just not do it, or do you have to?
You pull up when it's safe to do so. It doesn't mean now.
Yeah, doesn't mean now.
Doesn't mean instantly.
Yeah.
You could go 400, 500, 600 metres down the road if you really want. Okay. But generally what I would say is, when they ask you to pull up, they're not trying to trick you.
Yeah.
There is a safe place to pull up.
Okay, yeah. Because I always feel like it's a trick question or...
No, it's not. There's no entrapment in it.
Yeah.
When they ask you to pull up, there will be a safe place.
Yeah.
But if you don't spot it, or you don't see it, or you don't like it, you can continue.
Yeah.
So. So your sat nav's going to be on for about 20 minutes. If it says anything incorrect, I will come in and correct it for you. However, if you're not sure, please do ask. As always, the speed limits are often wrong, so just ignore it. Okay. Any questions?
No.
No, you can drive on when you're ready.
You will arrive at your destination at 4:25 p.m.
You'll notice Ceira did check a blind spot slightly before this point. However, because she waited and she didn't recheck, she's going to pick up a fault for moving off safety.
After 150 yards, turn left. After 50 yards, turn left. Turn left.
I don't know if you realise you was meant to take the left before. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I thought it says on here, like, it says to go on here.
Yeah, it does now, but before it said.
Did it?
Yeah. It's fine.
I swear it's already
Yeah.
said that because I know it says
Sorry.
like the road there, and I didn't see it when I put it in there.
Yeah, it's fine. Either way's fine. We can turn left down that one or this one. It doesn't really make a difference. Pretty certain it's set up for one before that, but either or.
Is there a way of finding out?
Swings and roundabouts. I'll have a check next time I put a do this route. Like I can't see it from there. I'm just setting a route and I know when it goes. Do you know what I mean? So it's fine.
Did you fail for that though?
No.
Mine has.
No, you've done nothing.
As long as you do it safe.
Yeah. Just pop the aircon on, but if your hands get cold, just turn it away from you.
Alright.
Because on your side, sometimes your fingertips get a bit cold on it.
After 400 yards, take the exit. Take the exit.
After just doing a perfect mirror signal manoeuvre around the bus, she did forget to check the left mirror before she reapplied the signal to come off at this exit. Therefore, she's got fault thought mirrors before signals.
After 300 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit. Then turn left.
It's not really a roundabout line.
No, obviously the roundabout's completely gone now. But when you get to the end of the roadworks, you're turning left.
I'm pretty sure that's my old driving instructor there, you know?
Is it?
Yeah. The one I didn't like it is, yeah.
Hide. Right, back to series now.
Yeah.
Turn left, then go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
How many questions?
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm just gonna knock it off a second. I know for a fact that car in front, it does not have 3 seats in the back.
No, it doesn't. My friend has the exact same car.
I used to have one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, it looked a bit crowded in there.
So she certainly ain't got a seatbelt on.
No. Oh, there's something in my eye.
You okay?
Yeah. Should make it go blurry. Yeah, there's a 4-seater that in it.
It's when you think about it, though, like from that point, if you have an accident there, she's straight for the windscreen, isn't she?
Well, yeah.
Like, no seatbelt.
No. It's quite a big gap as well in between because it's in my friend's car. It's so obvious as well.
No edge restraint, is there?
No.
There's no edge restraint, there's no seatbelt.
After 100 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit. Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit. Take the exit. After 300 yards, bear left, then sharp left.
So the sat nav says bear left, it is a turn left.
Yeah. What on this next one up here? Why these cars can be probably like this? Up here?
Next left.
Bear left, then sharp left. After 200 yards, sharp left.
I personally would have liked a bit more planning for the cyclist. She has checked her mirrors before the signals, so she's aware of what's behind. However, I have marked her for awareness and planning, because if she just slowed down a little bit earlier on approach, she wouldn't have had to brake as harsh as she did.
Sharp left. After 200 yards, turn left, then go straight on.
Is it the next one here?
Next left.
I thought it was a dead end.
Turn left, then go straight on. Go straight on, then, at the end of the road, turn left. end of the road, turn left. Turn left.
Talk about being in your own way.
I have given Ceira another driver fault here. Although she was fully aware of a pedestrian, I personally would have liked a little bit of speed taken out of it and just a little bit more space given so it is much more of a safe distance.
If a lorry had been coming down the road, then hurtling towards him, you wouldn't have got a clue, would he?
No, literally
He's
wasn't
completely in his own world, wasn't he? Like
It's like he didn't
teenagers.
even realise he was in the road to begin with. Like, why wouldn't you look if you're just walking in the road? I get like some people not paying attention at all times, but if you're like just literally in the road,
Yeah.
keep short.
Preaching to choir there.
At the end of the road, turn left. Turn left.
Just as we were coming around that right bend, Ceira just kissed the curb with her left wheel. Not a serious fault to touch a curb as long as it's a gentle nudge or just a slight nudge. Anything more than that, a mount or a big nudge would have been a serious. Just a driver fault here.
After 400 yards, turn right, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit. Turn right, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit. After 100 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Okay, I'll give you directions from now, okay?
Alright. Don't really like them following sat navs, but
Say again?
don't feel like I'm good at following sat navs. Just start going my own
Well, you didn't
way.
go wrong, did you?
No, I almost did though. I suppose the other good thing is like if you do make a mistake, it will just like direct you, so it's not the
Yeah.
end of the world.
show me how you wash your front window, please? Thank you.
Oh, that just made it worse.
And then when it's safe, can you pull up on the right hand side, please?
Right hand side. I don't know when to do it, like, I don't know when to just... Not doing it.
Okay, don't worry about it for now.
Yeah.
If we could do it somewhere different, we will.
Here we have another clearance fault just as we're passing those cars. Again, we're just getting a little bit close. Ideally, we need to keep a car door length away so that we are safe. Another driver fault.
Thank you. And then can you reverse back in a straight line for 2 car lengths?
I'm gonna try.
That's fine then. And driver when you're ready. Take the next left, please. This was closed earlier on today, so I wasn't sure if it was going to be open here. And then left again. Yeah,
Here
it's
I've just
fine.
given
Get
Ceira a
down where we
steering
need to go.
fault. Now, I'll probably give her the benefit of doubt a little bit. She did go quite wide on the turn. It was the close sign, the road close sign. And as she's gone round, she's made the black car slow down a little bit. For me, didn't slow him down enough to affect him massively, and therefore I've just given it a driver fault. However, an examiner could see that as a serious fault. So it's all down to interpretation. That is the way I saw it.
Right, obviously you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
As we come up the hill, you can see the wall to the left hand side. Again, we are just getting a little bit close for my liking. This is now the 4th time we've been marked for clearance, and therefore this will now be a serious fault. We can only accumulate so many faults in one box. Kieran now has 4. That now turns into a serious fault.
Next right. And then turn right at the crossroads, please.
Oh, punky, I can't see anything. I can't see anything from the right side. Like,
Do you want me to bend forward? Does that help?
yeah, yeah, that helps.
My big head in way. Quick one there, don't be afraid of asking your examiner on test to move the big head out of the way. Alright, because if you can't see, they need to move, and they will move for you.
Yeah.
Also, just don't say big head.
Well, yeah, that wouldn't go very well.
Next left, please. But yeah, if you ask politely, they will move for you.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if my head's in when you can't see,
Yeah,
you,
no.
need to see, don't you? Because
Yeah.
it's like if you're driving in your own with a passenger,
Well, yeah,
you'd say, oh, you
just
move.
move, yeah.
Yeah, so.
True.
And then can you take the second road on the right? Very close together. First one there, second one just by the lamppost. Next right now, this one here.
Here.
Yeah,
And this is the right turn.
yeah. And then pull up on the left hand side. Yeah, that's the first road over there. This is the second one.
I see.
If you've watched this video through to this part so far, thank you ever so much for watching. I really would appreciate any engagement on the page, comments, any questions, any likes, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I will be uploading more mock tests like this and more longer form content. Thank you.
Do you want the damage?
Yeah.
Okay, right, so I'll go through the faults in order with you. You have picked up 2 serious faults.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll speak to first about the serious faults.
Was it that curb?
Yeah, you knew, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
So-
as soon as I did it, I was like, right, did
You
it.
parked on the curb, yeah. So can I ask you a question? Did you go on the curb because the car in front was parked on the curb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it just felt like if they were on the curb, it was there for a reason. Because like there's not enough room. Because it didn't look like it felt like if I pulled up, I was taking up the whole left lane, which like I don't know, you know.
You would have had enough room to park normally.
Yeah.
Now, when I actually first asked you to pull up and left, there was plenty of space before that lowered curb, and you could have just pulled up normally.
Yeah.
But this happens a lot where you get a row of parked cars on the curb, and people get asked to pull up on test and think, oh, well, they're all on it, so I can go on
You
it.
do it, yeah.
But we drive on road and pavements for people.
Yeah.
Alright, so whatever you do, do not park the car on the curb, because you're going to get a serious fault every day a week,
Yeah.
twice on Sundays. Alright, so yeah, okay. Your second serious fault, you've had a bit of an issue with clearance on the
What
left
does
hand
that mean?
side. You've been getting too close to things.
Yeah.
So it's just, this is an accumulation of faults. Not one of them have given a serious on its own, but you
Yeah.
keep getting too close
I felt like
to
I
the left hand
were,
side.
like,
Right at
when
the
I
beginning
would
at the
come-
test, it was
Yeah.
beeping at you on it.
Yeah.
So you're getting too close then. There was another occasion.
Was it round when we was on that cobbled road? Felt like I almost curbed.
Didn't actually give you one on there. That was for steering,
Yeah.
because your wheels nudged the curb.
Yeah.
That was a steering fault. You got too close to a parked car on Shrugs Road, and then there was
Whereabouts
oh,
on Shrug Rose was that?
just before you did your pull up right,
Oh.
and then up Brackenbed, you got super duper close to the left hand side on the curb. It's like a bit of a mid wall, isn't it?
Yeah.
You got close there as well.
Who Oops.
So four times you've got too close.
Yeah.
So you're only allowed 3, maybe 4
Right.
faults in one box.
Yeah.
I've had people have 5 and pass, but that's like
Really lucky.
very rare and
Yeah.
lucky, yeah. So it's down to examiner's discretion how we do it, but usually any more than 3, you're struggling. Obviously you've got 4, so I've given you a series for that. So that's your 2 serious faults. The other faults you've got, like I said, you had clearance down here right at the beginning, or you had a clearance fault on Queen's Road as well. So it's actually 5, tell a lie.
Where?
You know, road it's like has a perception clip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you got too close to park car in there as well.
Yeah.
The serious fault for pulling up on the curb, we know about that. After you pulled up on the curb and you were following sat nav, you didn't check your blind spot as you moved off. You just checked down your mirror.
In where?
Do you know when you set the sat nav on and
Oh,
you was
yeah.
parked on the curb? When you moved off, you didn't check over your shoulder.
Oh.
You just checked your mirror.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a mirror before signal one. I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong, but it might be, do you know when the lanes first split into
Yeah.
2 lanes and you took the left lane, you just needed a mirror check. Oh, no, tell light, no it wasn't, it was when you were going down towards town. Do you know when it said it exited off?
Yeah.
Just mirror check before you signal as you move off.
Yeah.
So you just flicked it on, no check.
So you check first, then put your signal.
Yeah, just like, it was just one missed mirror check, that's all it
Yeah.
was. No big deal. Right, when we were going up towards Shibden on that 40 road, you know, just got a bit roundabout, and they had the biker, didn't you, the cyclist?
Yeah, I noticed
You
that.
sped up towards him, didn't you?
I know, because I just wasn't like thinking. I thought he was like turning, and then when I realised he weren't, I was like, oops.
I mean, even if he was turning, I
Well,
don't
yeah,
want
I
you
know.
flying towards him like that. So
No.
that was we were pushing it there.
Yeah,
Now,
I know.
what I've marked is for, I've marked you for mirror change speed because you've sped up and you thought, and slowed it right down,
Yeah.
and you've not had a look who's behind you. So you need to know who's behind you, don't you, if you're braking like that. Because if you're someone close behind you, you're going into the back here.
Yeah.
So I've marked for mirror change speed and awareness and planning. Because if you're planning and more aware, you don't do that. Okay?
I'm blaming my period for this, honestly. I just because I've seen the pain the whole time, so I've been thinking about the pain. I don't even think about the roads.
That bloke who walked onto the road, who was in his own little world.
Yeah.
Yes, he has walked onto the road. I would like you to just give him a little bit more space and maybe even hold back. Because
Yeah.
we didn't really alter our position. He just kind of kept on going.
Yeah.
So
I think I hesitated a bit because I didn't know, because at first it looked like he was going to walk all the way and then he stopped, so I was just thought,
But just give maybe a right move check, give him a bit more space,
yeah.
slow it down a little bit, because he could have just carried on walking out, couldn't he?
Yeah.
So he did it, like I said at first, it did look, so that's how I would have dealt with that, so I've just marked you for that as well. Steering, yeah, you just nudged the curb, didn't you?
Yeah. I felt it.
Going up the cobbles. We've spoken about clearance already. And then, do you know when we just done the pull up on the right and then we turned left and I said, oh, I thought that road had closed, it was closed earlier.
Yeah.
We turned down the hill and then we turned left at the end of that road. We had the road closed sign on the road, and as we went round a little bit wide, and there was that taxi coming up. Now we didn't.
Yeah.
For me, we didn't slow him down enough to really affect him, which is why I've not given it as a serious. That is a questionable fault, really. So,
Can't even remember it.
so
That's not
basically, like
Yeah.
you were coming out of the junction, going down towards Breckenhead. The sign for the road closed was there,
Yeah.
and you were here, and obviously you had to clear the road closed sign. So when you went round, you just went round a little bit wide, and you had a car coming up.
Oh, right, so I could have like gone a bit closer.
A bit closer, maybe just waited for it and then gone.
Yeah, and then gone.
Like I said, for me, you didn't affect him enough for it to
Yeah.
be a serious fault. But that doesn't mean that an actual examiner, so he's not going to
See
mark
that,
it.
yeah.
We all see it differently.
Yeah.
I've for the weight of that fault, I've just given you a minor fault, but
I mean, I've already failed anyway, so it don't
it
matter.
could
Yeah.
it
Just
could
do it
have
pretty
been.
seriously.
All I'm saying is it could have been a serious on a
Yeah.
different day, but that's how I've seen it. I can only
Yeah.
give my opinion on it. So basically, you get rid of the clearance issue, you're down to 6 faults, and if you don't park on the curb, you've passed.
Okay. I'll know that next time.
But we need to look at clearance because I've not
Yeah.
really noticed that from you before. And you've never.
I think it's just my period. I'm blaming that. I'm usually better than that.
So yeah, it was a bit of a different test to your last one, really.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But
Not good.
like I said, the general drive still felt pretty nice.
Yeah.
But you've just,
How
had
was it on
commands.
the roundabout? In town. Because
Perfect.
I was genuinely I was winging that. I didn't because I'd never done that to the third exit from where we were
Right.
before.
Well, if you're winging it,
So-
just keep winging it because
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Because I genuinely was just like, I don't know what I'm doing right now, I'm just going to guess.
No, you did it perfect. You were in the right lane. You got to the second set of lights. You checked your mirror. You spiralled out. You were a little bit hesitant to spiral out at first, but
Yeah.
you checked again and you moved over. So no issue there. Spot on.
Alright, that's
Like I
good
said,
then.
you were a bit clunky, but
Yeah,
you did it safely. So nothing to mark. Is that okay?
yeah, that's fine.
Any questions?
I think so, I just need to...
We'll work on that clearance. We'll sort it
Yeah.
out. Like I said, I'm not too concerned because it's never really been an issue
Well,
before.
no,
So
I think it's just, today's not the best day.
okay,
Yeah.
grand. Right, let's boost.